Alright friends, it's T-Man. Guess what? I'm back, Broski, in the Mandarin, my favorite place. I went to go get my sushi. Bam. Like 2 pounds of sushi. And then I went to go get some of this. The coconut stuff, whatever. And these garlic mussels, which I love, bro. They always give me my ass here, my hot towel, and my steak knife. They know as soon as I get here, they know what I want right away. You know what I mean? That's why I love this place, bro. I love coming here. Gotta keep that water cool, man. Yeah, man. So, yeah, and there's no wontons in there, okay? It's just like regular soup stuff. Bone broth soup, bro. I don't know what to talk about in this video because I didn't even see what, didn't even bother to look today to see what Blaha was doing, man. I'm kind of busy. And then I just figured I'd come here in the last minute. I had a little bit of time. I just beated it right down here. Just got here, man. I'm like 12:30. It's 12:30. Just got here a little bit late, but we'll make it to 3. Eating as usual. Eating my favorite food, broski. Getting bigger, better, stronger, and faster. Yeah. This is just to add some variety. I'll try that. I had some last time I came here the other day. So yeah, man. Come here too often. Almost didn't come today. I was going to come tomorrow, but I was like, you know what, I'll come today. Maybe I'll even come tomorrow. Who knows? I could do whatever I want, man. I usually go to other places too, though. I don't just eat here, right? So yeah, I go to Nations a lot, but I don't really film there often. I do eat raw fish there and some raw meat there too when I'm there. I just don't film it. Just easier to film here, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, man. Like I said, I don't know what else to say. I did a video on, what was it, Jeff Nippard? Yeah, you know Jeff Nippard, man. The guy's, this whole high volume shit, people don't know anything about bodybuilding. They don't know that there's 2 types of hypertrophy and stuff. If you think you're building muscle because you're eating carbohydrates and you think you're building muscle, then try to build muscle eating protein. See, go to the gym, do your regular workout and eat protein and see if your muscles are building. And then try to find out, why aren't they building? I'm eating protein, why aren't they building? Well, 2 things that create muscle growth, micro tears and protein. But here's the thing. Now that you're working out, you're not getting micro tears and you're eating protein, why aren't they growing? Because there's no micro tears. Okay, now you have micro tears, right, let's say, but you're not eating enough protein. You're not outpacing the breakdown. Why aren't you growing? Because you're not outpacing the breakdown. Get it? In other words, you have to have a surplus of protein in order to build muscle, bro. I think people don't realize that. When they say outpacing protein breakdown, they mean surplus. That surplus is when muscle grows. There's growth and repair. The only time your body is going to repair or grow is when there's a surplus in protein. Now, when people talk about autophagy, the only time your body is gonna start cleaning up these, whatever viruses or dead cells or bad stuff in your body is when you're starving. You understand me? When you don't eat. If you don't eat, it's gonna start eating you. Your body's gonna start eating you. Well, it's questionable because they say these starvation things that you're doing, it'll start eating those things away. Yeah, it may eat those things away, but it may also eat you away as well. Get it? In the process, it'll start eating you. But here's the thing. Does your body have autophagy? Yeah, it's always an autophagy. When you go to sleep at night, there's constant autophagy even during the day. When they say protein breakdown, protein buildup and breakdown, proteins are breaking down constantly all day. They're building up and breaking down. Get it? Yeah, man. So you're really in autophagy all the time. Now, that's called autophagy, but what they're proposing is starvation. You starving yourself. That's different. See what I mean? So what happens if you starve yourself? Well, that's not a good thing. There you go. But anyway, like I said, but to repair and grow, you need to be what? Outpacing protein breakdown. You need a surplus in protein. There has to be a surplus, otherwise forget it, bro. Anyways, I'll see you in the next plate, broski. I gotta eat now. Ciao. All right, friends, I had some sushi. Look at that. I had my sushi. I don't know what those are. Maybe I'll try that. I don't eat those because I don't like rice. I'm going to get me some of those. Check this out. My my favorite. Oh, shrimps. I think the lady saw me there. Oh, these tongs are too small. I don't know why they put these tongs there. So, I'm back on my favorite section, the shrimps. I think I'm going to get a little less this time because they really fill me up. I'm already kind of filled up too with the other stuff I just ate. The sushi and stuff fills the hell out of me. Oh. It's a little bit busy here today. Not so busy. Oh, see, got my bowl up here. You gotta love this, Steve. This is what you have to eat, Steve. You say you want to lose weight, you need to do all this cardio and all this stuff. No, you don't. There's all these people that think they need to do cardio and stuff to lose weight. You don't need to do cardio. You're just out of something called homeostasis because you're domesticated. You've been eating artificial food which domesticates the shit out of you, dude. I guess you haven't figured that out yet, Steve, right? But yeah, you think at this point, Steve, at your age, you would have figured that out. And the amount of time that you've been online looking at videos, listening to people. But that's what loses weight. Yeah. With food like this. I think that's enough, eh? I don't want to fill any more up. That's why I laugh at people that do cardio, Steve. They're just wasting their time. They're so domesticated. Just eat this stuff. It's going to make you better. See, it's not so busy here. It's busy there. The moon, it's the moon thing, whatever they call it. The moon festival. It's right over there. And I'm like right here by the door, bro. Because this is a good spot for me. Right here. You know what? I still took quite a bit. This might fill me up because I do like to eat beef. Then it becomes hard to eat the other stuff, you know. That's the problem. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. So all these influencers like Blaha and everybody is online, you know. I don't know, stressing themselves out, their body, aging their body by stressing the shit out of it, and breaking down proteins like crazy, right? I'm over here repairing and growing and repairing and remodeling and whatever else, dude. And anti-aging. Getting younger, broski. That's why people get jealous on my videos when they see me eating like this, bro. They're like, you see these people, they're working out online and I'm eating. It's the work. This is a workout, bro. This is still, you're still working. Eating all this is a workout. You know what I mean? Well, some will say, which is harder, working out in the garage like Blaha or working out here at the buffet? See what I mean? Which one will give you greater pleasure? That's the question, really. Truly, that's the question you have to ask yourself. Which one is more beneficial? Which one is better? Which one will give you more pleasure? And which one do you like the most? This. Now, what do you hate? Exercise. What else do you hate? Exercise. What else do you hate? Exercise. Get it? Destroying your body and degenerating. Yeah, I don't like any of those things. Those are bad things. Anyways, alright, man. I gotta eat this. See you in the next video, bro. I gotta go. Alright, broski. I'm back, man. I got a couple of steaks here. And, yeah, they're pretty good the way I like them. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4 steaks, bro. 4 steaks. It's a lot. Hope I can finish this all. I don't know. They look pretty big. And they're pretty raw. So, yeah, man. I was just talking to the guy over here. I said, hey, I got to make some YouTube videos, man. There's a girl here. She was filming because she works here. She was filming the thing. Maybe just for memories. But I go, yeah, YouTube, bro. YouTube, man. You know, these people, they make YouTube videos. There's a guy like Timmy Lee. He makes like buffet videos, right? I shared it before in my community section. That Asian guy goes around and he does just buffet videos. You know, that's all he does. He has like 100, I think almost 200,000 subscribers now doing doing buffet videos. That's pretty good. You getting paid for eating. People watching you. Because 200,000, well, that's a feat, bro. 200,000 subscribers watching guy eat buffet videos. Okay. Very entertaining, I guess. It's just like people watching people walking in the street. Whatever. Filming the city, walking downtown. Whatever. Yeah, man. I'm going to eat this. I suggest, if Blaha's listening, Blaha, let me tell you something. You're not going to get a heart attack eating this meat. You're not going to get a heart attack eating meat. But you will get a heart attack eating peasant slave food diet, okay? Carbohydrates, bro. So, yeah, dude. Bro, this stuff just makes you better. Everything the government told you, just unravel, unbelieve all the stuff that they made you believe in. But listen to the word believe. It's not based on facts. But then again, they can fabricate anything, right? Like I said before, there's no videos on raw meat. Raw information on raw meat. There isn't any studies on it. Want to know why? Because the conclusion will be the same, healthy. There you go. So, I'll see you in the next video, broski. Undomesticate yourself, friends. I'll see you in the next one. Touch, stick, batala, subscribe, support the channel. Bigger, better, stronger, and faster. Beef is going to make you better. See you later, man. Yummy. All right, friends, I forgot the cotton candy because too much cotton candy is not good. Just leaving the Mandarin, bro. I'm getting in my Lexus right here. I'm taking off my new Lexus. So see you guys in the next video. Ciao, man. The Mandarin, you know, my favorite place. See you in the next video. Ciao, friends. I gotta go.